I'm Lamitschka, and today I present you Dan Evans. Dan, country music has many new fans in Europe who might be hearing about you for the first time.
Okay.
So how would you describe the music you're playing with yourself?
I would say it's country rock, but with a little bit of like a pop edge to it, and keep it kind of more contemporary.
Okay. So, how was the last year for you? Any highlights?
This last year has been amazing. I mean, to go from being on the Biggest Loser TV show to losing 136 pounds to then finally pursuing a dream of my life, which has been, become a country music recording artist, to cut my album, and release it, and then being on Billboard, #7, which was amazing. To, now today I'm just on the road, I'm touring, I get to be with CRS, and hanging out and meet great people like you and all kinds of other people, it's been really fun ride.
How did you choose the title for the CD? Is there a story behind it?
Well, what it was is I was actually sat down with my producer, Jim Kimball, and we were talking, and he was like, Dan, I want to know the heart of this record. Before we go and start writing and recording this thing, I want to know what your passion is. I was like, Jim, I said, this year's been amazing. I said, I've been all over the place. I said, at the time, I said, I'm 21 years old, and I said, I just want to go for this thing. It's a dream, and I just want to be going all out. Just give it everything I've got. He's like, Dan, that's a song. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, there's a song in that. And we sat down then at about midnight, and we wrote the entire song going all out. And the song just kind of became the anthem for the whole album, became the title track, and became the title of the whole project, and really is just kind of my whole theme right now, just going all out.
So tell us a little bit more about the songs on the album.
The songs, it's a really diverse album. I mean, it's got the ones that really tell a lot about my story and my journey. There's also songs on there about heartbreak and songs about love and happiness, but there's a particular song in there called Letter to My Addiction. And that's a song I wrote about overcoming something in your life. For me, it was my struggle with my weight, but I feel like, pretty much everybody has something in their life they deal with, or they struggle with, or they've got their own battle to conquer. And I wrote the song kind of as an encouragement for people who are trying to overcome something, or maybe have, maybe a reminder of where they came from.
So your current single is being played by radio. What will be your next single?
It's always tough to pick your singles, and we're getting soon to the picking process. We've got a couple favorites, but we're not quite there yet to narrow it down. I'm excited though.
Okay. So what do you think about today's country music versus its roots, and where do you see it going in the future?
I think country music has come a long way. I think just even from as far as the popularity of it. I mean, country music used to be this thing that was kind of exclusive to the South, and it was something that wasn't, that people, if you weren't really a member of it, or if you didn't grow up with it, then it was something you weren't really a part of it. Now, country music has grown so much to people of all genres of music listen to country music. It's being more accepted at Grammys, the major awards. And I think it's a great thing. I mean, you look at guys like, Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw and, Keith Urban, these guys who have really kind of taken it over the past few years and really even shaped it into what it is today to, make room for guys like me who do sing the new country music. So I think it's come a long way, but I think, I like it. I'm also a country music fan myself, too. So.
I hear you. So, are you doing anything to take country music beyond external borders, or are you happy where it is?
I'm all about moving forward. I always feel like in life, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. I don't think anything sits still. So, in my songwriting and in my performance, even on stage, I try and figure out what can I do to up my game. What can I do to be one step ahead? And it's sometimes hard because if you go a step in the wrong direction and music thing starts going that way, then you're kind of the guy left over here. So it's a weird game of trying to stay in front of it, but I'm trying my best to be creative and innovative.
Okay. So what inspired you to become an artist after Big Loser?
I always wanted to be a country music singer, but I always felt like being so big was holding me back. And when I went on the show, I had hopes to lose the weight so I could pursue my dream. And once I did, I just said, you know what, it's time, I'm going to go for it. And I went for it. I was in 4th grade when I got my first guitar. I mean, that's how long it's been a dream for me. And I just felt like it's finally time for me to do it. And I just said, I'm going to try it, see what happens.
So, is there anything in your life that you would change if you could?
You know, I'm not a person that lives by regrets.
Yep.
I take the lessons of my life, the screw-ups, the mistakes, I would have went that way, I would hopefully be a rich man. You know, I take all that and learn from it, and try and develop a better path and a more educated decision for my future. You know, but I'm not a man who dwells in the past.
So what's your personal hopes and desires for the future?
I am hoping that I am successful enough in the country music business to just keep doing it. You know, I'm not one who's going to ask for the world and ask for it all and be the #1 guy. I just want to make enough money so I can do it again tomorrow.
So what message would you like to send to your European success?
You know, I would say, go for it. You know, this has been a dream of mine, and it's something I wanted to do for so long, but I let myself hold myself back. And I've realized that life is much greater when you're living a dream as opposed to just dreaming your dream. So, my best thing I could say is go for it. Don't hold back. If you've got a dream, see what happens. Give it a try.
Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.